We create a space in this sanctuary to hear from voices of all ages, with a story for all ages. So I invite all of our children to join me on the chancel to hear an important message about why we should share our stories. So if you are a child of all ages, you'll find me on the chancel. Come on down, Noah. Good to see you, buddy. It's been ages. All right. Oh, I thought there might be more. Hey. All right. Oh, glad you could join me. Thank you. So today, there isn't going to be a Sunday school. You'll be with us for the service. And what I plan on talking to the adults about is the importance of sharing our stories, of not, if there's something that's good that is going on in our lives, to let people know about it, not to keep it all to ourselves. Because when you keep things to yourself, it may work in the short run, but in the long run, it doesn't do you any good to keep a good thing just to yourself. And I'll give you an example. I like Jolly Ranchers. They come in so many different flavors. You can get them in grape, strawberry, watermelon, lemon lime. There's a pink one. I don't know what it is, but it really is very tasty. So I like Jolly Ranchers. Do any of you like candy, or are you guys all into vegetables? Okay. So in my office, I have a bowl that is filled with Jolly Ranchers. And maybe you can stop by and have some if it's okay with your parents. Now, when I buy a bag of Jolly Ranchers, the first one is just really, really good. And the second one is also quite good. The third, fourth, fifth, and even the sixth one is also quite nice. But when I get to the seventh one, and then the eighth one, the fun of the Jolly Ranchers, the experience of the sweetness, isn't quite as sweet. And I start to feel a little sick, actually. Have you ever had that experience of too much of a good thing? Like you saw this huge mound of candy, perhaps cotton candy, and you thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to eat the whole thing. But then 5 or 6 bites in, it's like, well, this isn't quite as nice. Right? So you don't make it past 4 bites. So that goes to illustrate my point, to say that a good thing is worth sharing. How much better would it be if you shared that cotton candy? How much better would it be for me if you came and helped me to eat my Jolly Ranchers? That goes for adults too. Help me eat my Jolly Ranchers. I'm sick of that. So that's how it works with our stories. It's important for us to share our stories. Now, one other thing that's related to that is that sometimes we try to fit into places. So, and I'll give you an example. Like if you're with a group of friends, and let's say that all of your friends are talking about a wonderful trip they went on that weekend. Like let's say they all went down to the Jersey Shore and had a great time. But you know what? You didn't go down to the Jersey Shore that time. You stayed at home and, as a matter of fact, you had a great time at home. But all of your friends are talking about the great time that they had on the shore. They built sand castles, they dug for crabs, they went into the water, and you spent the time in front of your desk creating a beautiful portrait that you gave to your mom or dad. But you're sitting there and you don't say anything. Everyone's talking about their trip to the shore. You just kind of sit back. And you know why you sit back, or why I've sat back sometimes? Because I'm a little embarrassed that maybe I didn't go down to the shore, but I kind of want people to think that I did, so I won't say anything and hope that I don't get figured out. Little do you know that there was someone in that group, or there might be someone in that group, who would be delighted to hear about the piece of art that you made at home, and actually would have much preferred to stay home themselves and make a piece of art as opposed to get sunburned on the Jersey Shore.
Oh, well.
So by sharing our stories, we create an opportunity to make connections with people, to share love, to share a wonderful experience. It's important for us to tell our stories, to tell who we are and what matters most to us, to share those Jolly Ranchers, as it were. So I want you to remember that. And after the service, I want you to tell me if I'm able to maybe get that message across to the adults as well, the importance of sharing our stories. Because we all have wonderful, unique stories to share, and we're going to hear about some of them later in the service. So thanks for coming up. I'll see you soon.